Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Do More Life. I'm still trying to wake up this morning, and my name is Jeremy Clodfelter. In case those of you who don't know, now you know. Um, I am waiting to see if this video is playing publicly right now because no vid. Yeah, there won't be a vid, John. This is gonna be hangouts only, man. This is just gonna be talking. Because I don't want it to be a super duper duper long live stream, but I wanted to kind of talk to you guys for a little bit. I thought it would be a good idea to share some knowledge with you. Hey Richard, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Matter of fact, let me drop you a wrench in there if you don't mind, man. Cypress, hello, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, time to hang out for sure. Hey, Cody, good to see you, man. Um, so I wanted to talk a little bit about yesterday. If some of you saw my Facebook post, One Hungry Traveler did. Good to see him this morning. If some of you saw my Facebook post, then you probably saw the day that I had yesterday, which was absolutely out of this world, just freaking amazing. And I wanted to share why that is and why that was with you guys. Steven, hello, good morning. Tommy, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hopefully a few people will start dropping in here and there. If not, that's okay. It's not a problem. If so, that'd be great too. But I just wanted to kind of catch you guys up. Eric, hello, and Joseph from Vegas. Roy D, what's up? Mr. Bailey, how you doing? Good to see you, sir. So let's talk about yesterday. So yesterday, what I did was I got up yesterday morning, and most of you know I only live about an hour and a half ish, somewhere in that neighborhood, from Pattaya or Pattaya. Or I'm really trying. There's a lot of people giving me a lot of flack on how I say the word, so I'm doing my very very best to try to learn how to say it right. Let's see. Carolina Hillbilly just had great 2 weeks in the Philippines. Good for you, man. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. John, yeah, there's no video. It's just sound. This is like podcast format, brother. Just sound, man. Mark says I got paid in Pattaya. Took me to her home in Udantani. Met her kids and her grandma. Lost 40,000. Lost four. Oh, you got played. Lost $40,000. Ow! I'm sorry to hear that, man. Uh, Good timing, pizza, and do more like. I hear you, Cody. I like that. That's awesome. So what I did yesterday was I got up, I went to Pattaya because I had an idea. So I told you guys about speed bike Pattaya a long time ago, and they're like, I'm going to be releasing the video that I shot when I was all emotional and excited yesterday morning, as soon as all this happened. But I was on my way to Pattaya anyway, because I had to see a friend, and I got there very early, so I decided before all the breakfast shops open and everything, I would stop by Speed Bike Pattaya and just ask. I had an Aerox 150. Let me give you the history. So I rented originally a PCX 150. Um, yeah, I know there's not a lot of action on the Facebook page. You guys really should check out my Facebook page. Either one of them. You can do the business page, the fan page, my personal page. It's all good, man. Uh, Mark, not sure what you're talking about there. Oh, you're talking about getting played. Yeah, that's not the street to not get played on. That's for sure. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. But anyway, so I decided I would stop by Speed Bike Pattaya. Thank you, Misplaced Texan. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for jumping in there. I appreciate it. So I went by, I stopped, and I had the PCX originally, and then I decided to downsize because it was costing too much money, and I downsized to the Aerox 155. Now, the Aerox 155 is a great bike, but traveling long distances is just not very comfortable. I mean, let's be honest. It's just not. It doesn't have a lot of storage space under the seat, and it's just not really what I was looking for. So I was like, it's the low season. Let me go just see if I can get an NMAX, because the NMAX is like, depending on who you talk to, the NMAX is like the king of the 150, 155cc motorbikes. And there's a reason for that now. I found out there's several reasons for that. Number one, unlike the PCX, it has ABS. Unlike the PCX, it has dual disc brakes. Unlike the PCX, it has a seat that has a spring on it, so when you open it up, it doesn't fall on your head. It has much wider tires than the PCX, so handling grooves on the road is just absolutely phenomenal, I have to say. Are we frozen? I feel like we're frozen. No, we're not frozen. Okay, that's good. So, Mark. Ooh, I'm sorry, Mark. Real sorry to hear that, man. So anyway, I dropped by and I asked the guy. I said, "Look, man, I was just wondering what kind of deal you would cut me on the NMAX. I see you got a couple sitting here." And he said, "You know what? Da 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 da." And we talked for a little bit, and he said, "Why don't you just change the bikes out? We got 4 or 5 months before high season gets here, and we'll talk about price then." So I got the same price for a much higher caliber bike than and I'm driving the same. I got the same price, and I'm driving a much higher caliber bike. You have any idea what it was like to drive home from Pattaya yesterday? Actually, I went from Pattaya to Rayong. I didn't go to my home. I went to Rayong to meet Ross for dinner. So it was just unbelievable, man. This NMAX thing has just got me pumped, really. I'll tell you about dinner in just a minute. D, what's up? Good morning. Can someone spell the bike name? The bike. Yeah, I used some negotiating skills there, Richard, by the way. You would have been proud, buddy. It is called the NMAX, and it's a Yamaha NMAX. It's a 155cc. Happy Dog says dinner was so good. Dinner was so good. I'm getting there, man. HTTR says wheels up. Pattaya this November, my first time. Cannot wait. Oh man, please watch some of my Pattaya videos before you come. They'll really help you get a grip on things before you get here. Cody says looking forward to seeing some cruising vids, preferably back roads. I'm gonna get to that, Cody. I really am. It's just it's getting the right kind of helmet to strap my GoPro to. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm getting there, man. Mark says, wish I could have met you in Pattaya. I watch all your videos. She stayed with for 6 months. All was good, great learning experience. That's it, man. That's it. It's all about the learning experience. Doesn't matter if you mess up. As long as you still got your life and a few cents to walk away with, then you made it, and you can learn a lot, man, for sure. Calimon says, I learned a lot. I liked your last travel vid. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Excuse me while I get a swallow of water here, guys. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do there, Happy Dog. So anyway, I went to Starbucks, and if you look at the Facebook page, I took a picture of, at the top of the Starbucks there, and just to have a picture. Richard says, watch my DoMoreLife video on vacationing in Pattaya, 5 years, good tips for your first visit. Yes, it is. Very good tips. Richard did a great job on that video. And if he'll hurry his slow butt up and get back out here to Pattaya, he can do some more great videos for you guys. Mark says, Beefeater is a great place to eat. It's one of my favorites, no doubt. I love it. Thanks, John, for talking about the Facebook pictures. I appreciate that. So I rode back around and met up with Ross last night. And we went and ate seafood at a place called, don't tell me, Ross. I'm going to look it up because you already sent it to me. It's called Lung Lay Seafood. It's at PMY Beach in Rayong. And basically what you do Yes, definitely. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everyone. I've already told my dad. Calamine. Oh, we got our first super chat of the day. Thank you for keeping this channel going, Mr. Calamine S. Thank you so much. Let me just take this brief moment to say that all super chats on this channel go strictly toward content. Super chats and PayPals don't go toward putting food on my table or rent or anything else. It all goes into content and equipment for it. So thank you so much for that super chat. That's a huge number, and I genuinely appreciate it. AP, what's up? Hello from Tulsa. Cody says, Richard, I liked your video review of the Grand Hotel. I know you said it was $37.50 baht. Did they have a monthly rate? That's a good question for Richard. I'm sure they do. So anyway, I come to Rayong. We go to this restaurant, and they have live seafood there. And when I say live, I mean it's still living, and it's in concrete tanks. And the hoses are hooked up to it to keep, you know, water running through it, that kind of thing, the whole 9 yards. So what you do is, like, we ate crab first. So you take the crab out. Hey, Easter Bunny, how you doing, man? Good to hear from you. I hadn't seen you in a while. You take the crab out with tongs and you put him in ice. And that ice just kind of like stuns him. It freezes him kind of sort of, so he won't move around and squirm around, because what you're going to do is take that crab and put it on a grill. They actually have like a charcoal grill that they set on the table. So you put the crab on the grill and cook the crab right there in front of you. Then you peel it and eat it right there in front of you. I mean, and it's the same way with shrimp. It's the same way with scallops. It's the same way. They have tons of seafood. It's all you can eat for 399 baht. Unbelievable seafood, man. Unbelievable. I was so impressed. And they have dessert. They have ice cream. They have pre-cooked food for those of you that don't want to cook. Callie, man, I just want to say thank you one more time for that super chat. That's absolutely that's really going to help a lot. And I very much appreciate it. Fawad, good morning. All is well for sure. Hi, Asher. Let's see. Richard says Grand Hotel. Yes, go to their website and email them directly. They have some great discounts for monthly. Yeah, that is pretty cheap, man. Mark says the cheese is a nice place to stay. Just don't spend more than one day with. Yeah, we have a video on that on this channel, Mark. Galaman S says in Rayong. Yes, the restaurant is actually in Rayong. It's on the beach in Rayong. And after I left Ross, of course, I had to travel back home, but I had that Inmax to travel back home with, and I was very happy about that. Cody in Texas says, wow, $13 for all the shrimp and crab you can eat. Nice. I know, man. It was like, it's just, and there's so much more food. We ate something called a, what was it, Ross? It's, what was that lobster called? Oh, I know, you know, Mark. Yep, that's very true, Ewan. I'll show that one. Yeah, and you get drink with that $3.99 too. Soda. Was it slipper? Not slipper lobster. Yeah, slipper lobster. That's it. Slipper lobster. So this was a different kind of lobster, and it looks like a slipper. It was unbelievable. So good, so good. If you like salty lobster, this is the kind of lobster for you for sure. Richard says, anyone checked out the new Scooters bar on Soy 14 Walking Street? Took over the Secret Spot. You know, I haven't been down that way, Richard. I really hadn't I have not spent one night in Pattaya since April the 30th. So I have plans to do that in a couple of weeks, but I have plans that are we're going to do some content shooting up there. If you will remind me, bro, please send me a message on Facebook or something, and I will gladly check that out for you. Gladly, no problem. In fact, that would make a good video. So I have no issue with that. So that's kind of the topics that I wanted to cover. I just wanted to tell you about my day yesterday, about how much I got accomplished. So I went all the way to Pattaya, got to meet with a subscriber and friend there. Switched out for a not brand new, but switched out for a much better bike for the same price. Came to Rayong, got to see one of my now good friends, Ross, and got to have dinner with him. And then went back home and had a productive night in terms of editing pictures and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in Thailand in one day. That's the whole thing. This is how to do Thailand in one day, and this is how you do it. Richard says, how's the weather? It is not bad today. A little cloudy, a little overcast, but not bad at all. It was beautiful yesterday. Mark says, where are you from? Me, I'm from North Carolina. I don't know if you were talking about other people or not. Cody says 9:49 a.m. there. No, it's 8:49 a.m. here. Richard says DJI closed down their San Francisco store. I guess business not good. Really? Wow. Because I'm really thinking about a Pocket Osmo. My GoPro is just it's going. It's going. Yes, Happy Dog. Nice breeze with clouds. There was a nice breeze blowing through the restaurant while we were eating. It was awesome. Kaliman S says, if you're in Pattaya from July the 3rd to the 25th, let me know. Oh, I can. That's basically the whole month. I can make time to come up for at least one night during the week or weekend for sure. Just keep me posted. You have to remind me of these things. I have so much going on. It's crazy. Mark says Thailand rocks, just don't fall in love. Yeah, I know, man. Mark says I knew that here from Virginia Beach. I hear you, buddy. Virginia Beach is a place I only visited once, and I actually liked it pretty good. I thought it was kind of cool. But what I found out yesterday was Ross has been talking to me about this fresh seafood stuff and how easy it is to get, and what you can do with it and that kind of thing. And how much different the taste is. I have a cousin that graduated from ECU, Mark. That's pretty cool. And the truth is, so he wanted me to see the difference between a freshly cooked crab and a crab that had been on ice and then cooked. Okay. So I did that, and I have to tell you, I will never eat frozen anything again, because fresh seafood, there's nothing like it. It is a completely different taste, completely. Richard says DJI has a new GoPro type camera. It's called the Action Cam, and it's awesome, but it does not have a mic input at all. So no go on that. I thought about that, but no go on that. I'm thinking about getting. I don't know if Danny's on here or not. Our friend Danny of this channel has a channel called DoMoreLife. He does a lot of hiking in the, I believe, Alabama, Georgia area. And he is using a DJI Pocket Osmo to shoot everything in 4K 60, and his videos are awesome. So if you guys get a chance and want to see some nature videos, go over and check out Danny over at DoMoreLife. He does a really, really, really good job with some of his footage there, and the DJI Osmo Pocket looks just to be the one. But anyway, we're all good. Big World Production says seafood is better in America. It might be if it's fresh. I don't know. Why does DJI hate on mic adapters so much? I don't know, man. I really don't. It's not. The good thing about that is you can, with the Osmo Mobile, you can plug a mic into it, and it sounds decent. And it also, they make a brace that you can put the mic on. So, with the GoPro, I just have to kind of handhold everything. It's very annoying, to say the least. Cody says, Jeremy, do you ever go hiking up in those Thailand mountains? I have not been yet, but brother, I have plans to go. I do have travel plans coming up for real. D says, Charlie, are the tears dried? I don't know what that means, D. I'm confused. Mark says, fresh is the best. What's that place in Pattaya where you pick out your fresh seafood and they cook it for you? Ice cold chain. I'm not sure in Pattaya. Not sure. Any ideas on that, Richard? Hey, Mitchell, good morning, man. Greetings from Phoenix. 107 degrees. Woo! Wow, that's hot. Happy Dog says seafood is good in USA if you live by the coast. Otherwise, it's frozen, and you just can't argue with that. That's a fact. But guys, that's how you do a day in Pattaya. That's how you do a day in Pattaya. not in Pattaya. That's how you do a day in Thailand, period. And I made the most out of yesterday, and I felt so good yesterday. After everything had gone through, I got laundry done, the whole 9 yards. Oh, it's on Beach Road. I'm not sure about that. I'm honestly not sure, Mark. I haven't eaten there, so I don't really know exactly what to tell you in terms of the food they cook in front of you. I can tell you that Smoking Joe's and Beef Eaters are my two favorite restaurants in Pattaya. Um, I can tell you that what color is the new bike? It's white, and it's on my Facebook, Richard. You can check it out on there. I put a picture of it up. In fact, on one of my Facebook pages, I put a picture of it up. In fact, it might be in our Facebook group. Check our Facebook group because I think I put two pictures of it up in there. So if you guys come to Pattaya and need to rent a bike for a day or a week or a month or whatever the case may be, please go check my man out over at Speed Bike Pattaya or Pattaya. Please also know there's no endorse. I'm not endorsing him because he's sponsoring the channel or anything like that. There's been no money given to me. I'm a paying customer like everybody else. I just simply recommend good things to the people of this channel, and that's what I'm doing now. Paul D says the best buy date for seafood in Ohio is 2 days before it arrives. I hear you. Mark says he got sick 3 times from the street food. You sound like Richard. Cody says fresh seafood and rice adds years to your life, in my opinion. You know what? I'm gonna agree with that, man. Especially if you eat rice like jasmine rice, that kind of stuff. It's pretty good stuff. Cali Man says I don't have international driver's license. Can I still rent bikes on a 30-day travel visa? No, you have to have some kind of license, whether it be international license or a Thai driver's license. Getting a Thai driver's license is not worth it if you're only going to be here 30 days. Plus, I don't think you can do it on a tourist visa. I'm not sure, but I don't think you can. Joseph says, greeting, JC. Gonna switch to my console TV to watch this stream. Keep up the good work. All right, no problem. But there's no video. Know that. Richard chimed in. I knew that. I'm on a seafood diet. Seafood needed. Nothing wrong with that. Mark, the best seafood from North Carolina, Gulf Shrimp. I have to say that I would agree with that statement. I've had Gulf Shrimp from North Carolina down near the Outer Banks, and I have to tell you, that's some pretty good stuff. Yeah, you could have used more. Yeah, Richard caught a lot of flack about his not eating street food in Thailand. Personally, me, I've gotten used to eating street food here now, and I don't have a problem with it, but I understand why people do. It makes a lot of sense, and I certainly don't want you guys getting sick, for one thing. OBX, brother. OBX. I don't know what that means. Are you talking about the software? I'm not sure. Anyway, so I thought I would just kind of do a little short, not really long or anything, magical live stream here. And let's see. Paul D says, is there going to be a live visual feed for the chat? I have enjoyed the videos. Not for this one, but there will be for the ones upcoming. This is just a short impromptu. I just got out of bed and kind of decided I wanted to talk to you guys about yesterday. So forgive me for this one. Brian says, Big World, Cheap Charlie in the house. Cheap Charlie in the house. Is he? I don't know. Big World is Cheap Charlie. Got it. Got it. Good to see you, Charlie. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Outer Banks, Cape Hatteras. Yeah, all down in that area. There's some other places down there, too. So can't really say that. Can you guys still hear me? I think I hit something on my mic. I'm not sure what it is. Charlie's Big Word. Yeah, I guess he is. But I want to thank Cali Man who super chatted on this live stream. Thank you very much, and know that your contribution will be used accordingly. I very, very much appreciate it. To the rest of you, thank you for participating in the live chat. This has been a good one, and it's just been a quick one to kind of give you an overview of some of the stuff you can accomplish in one day in Thailand. So videos coming this week, guys. I got a lot of editing to do, and I want to tell you all that I thank you very, very much for continuing to watch the video and continuing to help Do More Life grow. So no matter what you do today, be sure you do more life, and I will see you guys on the next stream or video. Everybody take care, and hope you have a great weekend.